How to file first-year immigrant taxes, resident versus non-resident alien. Imagine stepping into the world of U.S. taxes for the first time as an immigrant. It can seem confusing at first, but understanding your status is the key. When you arrive in the United States, your tax responsibilities depend on whether you are a resident alien or a non-resident alien. This classification affects which forms you fill out and how your income is taxed. Resident aliens are generally those who have a green card or meet the substantial presence test. The substantial presence test looks at how many days you've been physically in the U.S. over the past 3 years. If you meet this test, you are considered a resident alien for tax purposes. If not, you are a non-resident alien. Non-resident aliens are usually those on temporary visas who haven't been in the U.S. long enough to qualify as residents. For tax filing, resident aliens use Form 1040, the same Form U.S. citizens use. You report your worldwide income on this form, including earnings from outside the U.S. If you're a non-resident alien, you use Form 1040 NR, which only reports income connected to U.S. sources. This includes wages from U.S. employers or income from U.S. investments. Both types of aliens may need to pay Social Security and Medicare taxes. If they work in the U.S., these taxes are separate from income tax and are deducted from your paycheck. The deadline to file taxes is usually April 15 of the following year. To file, you need either a Social Security number or an individual taxpayer identification number. If you are authorized to work, you can apply for an SSN. If not, you can get an IDN. Even if your income is below the filing threshold, filing can help you claim refunds or tax credits. If you arrive mid-year, you might qualify to be treated as a resident alien for the entire year through the first-year choice. This option can be beneficial if it lowers your overall tax bill. Some immigrants with non-resident alien spouses can choose to file jointly as residents, which might give you better tax benefits. Your filing status, whether single, married filing jointly, or head of household, impacts your tax rates and deductions. For Asian American immigrants, language barriers and unfamiliarity with the U.S. tax system can be challenging. Seeking help from tax professionals experienced with immigrant taxes is a good idea. Keep records of all income, including foreign earnings, and immigration documents like visas and arrival dates. Use IRS resources or community organizations that offer tax help tailored to immigrants. Also, be aware of tax treaties between the United States and your home country, as they can affect your tax obligations. By understanding whether you are a resident or non-resident alien and following the correct procedures, you can meet your tax responsibilities and possibly reduce your tax liability.